All right, I'm going to take you through exactly what I've got in mind and what my views are on van-based businesses. And I'm talking here about if you can get a hold of a business that's van-based, that hasn't been expanded yet around the country. Well, there's a real opportunity that often these things open up, particularly if there's nothing else that's really like them or nothing else that's really got the legs that's expanded yet. And I'll show you how you can actually capitalise on these and make some money. So basically what you do is you buy the first one. So you buy the first one that's operating there. It's probably already an existing business that's already proven itself and they've already got systems set up and everything. So that's great. So all that stuff's already there. There might be some other things you can add to it, but it's already going and it knows how to generate its own money. So you buy it outright. You make sure you buy the intellectual property, the brand, the whole kit and caboodle of that particular van-based business that's there. And you might pay sort of anywhere between, depending on the business, might pay anywhere between 70, 80,000 through to even 250, 300,000 for that business in itself. Just depends sort of how it's going. So you buy that, and then I'll show you now how you can possibly then expand it. So you can expand some different ways. You can expand via franchising or licensing. There's some different stuff, but ideally what you want to do is replicate this system that you've got and have other people be able to buy it and run their own business themselves. So I'll give you a quick example as to how that could work. So if we look at Australia, so van-based businesses, so if we look at Australia, that we've got about roughly 25 million people in Australia. If we then break that down, saying we have 100 territories, well, 100 territories that we could divide up are going to have 250,000 people in each one. So even if we said, okay, let's say there's 50 territories. So we'll go 50 territories and they've got 500,000 people. So for whatever van-based business it is, 500,000 people should be plenty for them to have a successful business. So let's go with that for the sake of these numbers here now. So we're going to have 50. So we divide Australia into 50 territories, 500,000 each. And we can help with that, by the way, at Finn. We've got all the stuff to be able to help you divide that up into territories. So you've got 50 territories. What you do then is you put a price on each territory of anywhere generally between, we can charge between 10 and 50,000, probably 20 to 30,000 is normal. So I'll just for the sake of this, I'm going to go with 20,000 just because it's easy. So now we've got 50 times 20,000. So we've just created $1 million potential asset that we've got here. You've bought the one business, you've created territory maps, you've got it all done, everything all set up, and now you just sell these off, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, away you go. What you can do then is you not only make money from sort of selling those territories, but now the people have to then get a van. So probably the best way to do it, I think, is they can buy the van from you, you fit it out, you do all that sort of stuff if you want. But really what you better do is just have someone else fit the van out who's already does van fit outs, and the person who's bought the license off you or the franchise off you, you just put them in touch with them. You say, yep, that's where you order your van. They build it all. The van's known to cost whatever it is, 80, 100, 120,000, whatever it costs to get it all, for the actual van itself, plus the fit out and everything to get it done. And what they're able to do then is they can finance that van, because now it's a vehicle, right? So they can generally get vehicle finance for that, no problem at all. So, and they'll generally finance that, and whatever it costs, I don't know, it might be $1,000 a month, say, they're going to make in repayments. So that's pretty low, because now they've got their whole business really financed only $1,000 a month. So it's pretty low for a business. For you, that 20,000, they might have paid cash for that, or got wherever they got the money, they've given that to you. So now they've got that. So they're up and running. So you're making money, I guess, from here. I reckon you might make a little bit of money in here if you want to get involved. It depends how much you want to get involved. Often it's better just to stay out of that part, let them just go and get their van. And then from that, the other way you can make money then is ongoing. So from their business itself. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. You might charge a monthly fee of $500 a month. You might charge, I think a good one to charge is like a lead fee. So this person's out and they've got their business. It's good if you can use the internet and social media and everything to generate them leads. So you want to have some stuff going where you've got leads coming through. You might have a couple of social media people working for you overseas, and they're just doing digital stuff and getting leads all the time, and they're just sending leads through. And you might even have a chart, $50 a lead, for example. Or it might be $20 a lead, and then another $100 if the lead turns into a customer. So depends how you want to do it, but you can have that going. And if you're charging out, let's say it works out at $50 a lead on average, if you can generate 100 leads a week, well, now you're getting, that's $5,000 a week that you've got as income, and you can maybe have some people overseas running digitally for you for like $1,000, $2,000. So you're making $3,000 a week profit, and it's sort of all electronic. Yep, and now you get yourself into quite a good business because you've got $1 million here that you've sold these for. Then you've got the revenue stream that comes in over here, and now you can make money from that. But also, when it's all said and done, if you can have 50 of these that are out there, 50 of these, and you generate even more leads than that, you should be able to get a lot more than that if you've got 50 of these things running overall. And you might even have on top of this as another $100 a week as a base or something like that. But either way, when you've got 50, you should be able to be making probably a couple of $100 a week from each one. So there's 10 grand a week. And if you've got that business 10 grand a week, 500,000 a year coming in, maybe it costs you 100,000 a year to run it because you've got people doing digital media and all that sort of stuff. Now you've got a business, $400,000 profit. That's worth a fair bit of money. That's a pretty good business. You can keep it yourself, or you can sell it. You own the rights still to the whole brand. This is only for Australia. You can also then go and sell the rights to New Zealand, America, UK. So when you get into this licensing and franchising area, you can really take these things to the next level. So it's just a matter of sort of seeing it and understanding what you need to do. And it's not new. Like a lot of the van-based businesses and mobile businesses that you see around, you know, they're all over the world. So it's been going on for years. It's just that you've sort of got to see it and understand how you can do it. And it really doesn't cost a lot to be able to do. You just sort of got to be willing to do it, go and buy one and then go for it. And that's what I see with van-based business and what you can do with it.